So I studied under one of the most knowledgeable professors on the issue of radical authoritarian movements in the country, the late great A.J. Gregor, who's been cited extensively in Dinesh D'Souza's research and others at UC Berkeley. And the core tenets of fascism, they're not sitting on a campus and trying to politely discuss things with people with whom you disagree. There's a huge level of authoritarianism that runs through fascist movements that is not present in Donald Trump's America, and especially not with Charlie Kirk, but not with Donald Trump even. Remember, Trump has a press that mostly disagrees with him, and he doesn't shut it down. And they act like he won't let the AP in the briefing room because they lie about what the Gulf of America is called, and they act like that's the real threat on free press. Press is overwhelmingly left. And Trump calls up the New York Times and gives him quotes. So, and Trump did stand down after the 2020 election. They act as though he didn't, because he tried to check to see if there was any mechanism for him to stay legally and democratically. And when there wasn't any avenue, he left. J6, which you're hearing a lot of J6 talk for some reason today. J6 lasted a few hours. Congress reassembled a few hours later. If that was an insurrection, it was the lamest insurrection in history. There was no guns fired, aside from by one law enforcement officer or one Trump supporter.
We are now living in a fascist dictatorship.
We are worried about potential rise of fascism in this country. We're worried about our democracy falling to an authoritarian and potentially fascist form of government.
Not only to roll over to Donald Trump's will, but to roll over our democracy and allow him to take over this country as a fascist dictator.
When fascism isn't just coming, it's already here.
The former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Mark Milley, said, "No one has ever been more dangerous to this country than Donald Trump, and he is a fascist to his core."
Yeah, it is Western Lensman. So a shout out there. Great cut there. Look, is one of the tenets of fascism is that you tend to wear military garb, and there really is a deeper militarization. What is Trump used for in terms of militarization? He's for a month, he's cracking down on crime in D.C., where he has every right to do so, and that's it. He's announced, by the way, Memphis is next. He's looking at Chicago. Memphis is next for a crackdown on law and order in our streets, and I love it. I welcome it. It's not political enforcement. Like, you enforce their politics via the military. That's what fascists do. And you think of them, you think of the fascists throughout history, and a lot of them would wear military garb everywhere. It's just not who Trump is. It's such a lie, and they don't even understand what they're talking about.